trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery. Victims of human trafficking are subjected to force, fraud, or coercion for the purpose of commercial sex or work. In this course, you'll learn: what is human trafficking? What are the common signs, and what to do if you suspect human trafficking in your establishment? What is human trafficking? There are two types of trafficking. Labor trafficking. Individuals are compelled to work or provide services for little or no pay by force, fraud, or coercion. Sex trafficking. Victims of sex trafficking are manipulated or forced to engage in sex acts for someone else's commercial gain. Sex trafficking is not prostitution. Anyone under the age of 18 engaging in commercial sex is considered to be a victim of human trafficking. No exceptions. Human trafficking victims. Victims of human trafficking are frequently lured by false promises of a lucrative job, stability, education, or a loving relationship. Victims can be men or women, adults or children, foreign nationals, or U.S. citizens. While human trafficking spans all demographics, backgrounds, and levels of education, there are some circumstances or vulnerabilities that lead to a higher susceptibility to victimization and human trafficking. Runaway and homeless youth, as well as victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, war or conflict, or social discrimination, are frequently targeted by traffickers. Foreign nationals who have paid significant recruitment and travel fees often become highly indebted to traffickers or others. Traffickers control and manipulate these individuals by leveraging many work visas, as well as the victim's lack of familiarity with surroundings, laws and rights, language fluency, and cultural understanding. Victims face many challenges in accessing help. Their traffickers may confiscate their identification documents and money. They may not speak English. They may not know where they are because they've been moved frequently. They're often not allowed to communicate with family or friends, and they may have trouble trusting others due to their traffickers' manipulation and control tactics. Human trafficking and the hospitality industry. Traffickers use hotel and motel rooms for sexual encounters between victims of sex trafficking and those individuals purchasing sex. Labor trafficking is also present in both the hotel industry's workforce and in the supply chain of its products. This criminal activity presents a great risk for the safety and security of hotel businesses, as well as legitimate hotel customers. Traffickers are capitalizing on the lack of awareness around this issue within the hotel industry. All too often, they continue to exploit their victims unchecked because staff, managers, and executives do not know what to look for. Signs of human trafficking. As a hotel or motel employee, you are in the best position to see potential signs of human trafficking, especially since your job gives you access to different areas of the property. You may also have direct or indirect contact with both traffickers and victims. Here's some things to look out for. Individuals who show signs of fear, anxiety, tension, submission, and/or nervousness. Individuals who show signs of physical abuse, restraint, and/or confinement. Individuals who exhibit evidence of verbal threats, emotional abuse, and/or being treated in a demeaning way. Individuals who show signs of malnourishment, poor hygiene, fatigue, sleep deprivation, untreated illness, injuries, and/or unusual behavior. Individuals who lack the freedom of movement or are constantly monitored. Individuals who avoid eye contact and interaction with others. Individuals who have no control over money or ID. Individuals who dress inappropriately for their age or have lower quality of clothing compared to others in their party. Individuals who have few or no personal items, such as no luggage or other bags. A group of girls who appear to be traveling with an older female or male. A group of males or females with identical tattoos in similar locations. This may indicate branding by the trafficker. Housekeeping, maintenance, and room service staff. Housekeeping, maintenance, and room service staff typically have the most access to guest rooms where signs of human trafficking may be apparent. By knowing human trafficking indicators, you can possibly help identify human trafficking victims. General indicators. Do not disturb sign used constantly. Requests rooms or housekeeping services, additional towels, new linens, etc., but denies staff entry to the room. Refusal of cleaning services for multiple days. Excessive amounts of cash in a room. Smell of bodily fluids and musk. Presence of multiple computers, cell phones, pagers, credit card swipes, or other technology. The same person reserving multiple rooms. Individuals leaving room infrequently or at odd hours. Children's items or clothing are present, but no child registered with the room. Individuals hanging out in the hallways or appearing to monitor the area. Excessive amounts of alcohol or illegal drugs in rooms. Evidence of pornography. Minors left alone in room for long periods of time. Excessive number of people staying in a room. Extended stay with few or no personal possessions. Provocative clothing and shoes. Constant flow of men into a room at all hours. Excessive amount of sex paraphernalia in rooms, condoms, lubricant, lotion, etc. Rooms stocked with merchandise, luggage, mail packages, purses, and wallets with different names. Concierge, bellman, front desk, security, valet staff. Concierge, bellman, front desk, security, and valet staff are typically the first to see guests when they enter the hotel. When checking in or requesting hotel services, a guest may exhibit behavior indicating human trafficking. General indicators. Patrons checking into room appear distressed or injured. Room paid for with cash or preloaded credit card. Excessive use of hotel computers for adult-oriented or sexually explicit websites. Minor taking on adult roles or behaving older than actual age. Patron appears with a minor that he or she did not come with originally. Rentals of pornography when children are staying in the room. Individuals dropped off at the hotel or visit repeatedly over a period of time. Minor with a patron late night or during school hours and not on vacation. Individuals checking into room have no identification. Room is rented hourly, less than a day, or for long-term stay that does not appear normal. Patrons request information or access to adult services or sex industry. Room rented has fewer beds than patrons. Individuals selling items to or begging from patrons or staff. Individuals enter or exit through the side or rear entrances instead of the lobby. Car and parking lot regularly parked backward so the license plate is not visible. Food and beverage staff. Food and beverage staff may have access to a guest's room or see them using the hotel restaurant or bar. Be aware of these signs indicating a guest may be the victim of human trafficking. General indicators. Patron entertaining a minor at the bar or restaurant that he or she did not come in with originally. Patron claims to be an adult, although appearance suggests he or she is a minor. Individuals hanging out and soliciting male patrons. Individuals waiting at a table or bar and picked up by a male, trafficker, or customer. Individuals asking staff or patrons for food or money. Individuals taking cash or receipts left on tables. What to do if you suspect human trafficking? Do not at any time attempt to confront a suspected trafficker directly or alert a victim to your suspicions. Call 911 for emergency situations such as threats of violence, physical assault, or emergency medical needs. Immediately notify management and security. Call 1-866-DHS-2-ICE, 1-866-347-2423 to report suspicious criminal activity to federal law enforcement. Highly trained specialists take report from both the public and law enforcement agencies. Submit a tip at www.ice.gov/tips. Contact the National Human Trafficking Resource Center at 1-888-373-7888 or text HELP or INFO to BE-FREE 233-733. Remember, stay alert and be aware of possible indicators of human trafficking in your establishment.